Hey guys. So, anybody have any questions? I'm dealing with a delay there, so I'm just going to take the headphones out. So, I have chat up. So, if anybody wants to ask me any questions, I'm ready to go, I think. I'm going to switch to my desktop and I'm just going to kind of play around in Design Space. Hopefully somebody has some questions. I think what I will cover first is dealing with SVG files that you get from sites. If you need help with unzipping them, I can cover that. Just let me know in the chat. There's a live chat in the top right next to the video. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and work with files that I already have in my Design Space and show you how to deal with layers and how you can ungroup everything, group it back together, so you can basically deal with different colors. Because when people provide SVG files, they have to be grouped all together. All the layers have to be grouped together, and once you get it, you have to ungroup them. So I'm gonna go here to upload images, and let's see, something that I have multicolors. Here, we'll play with Hello Kitty. She's multicolors. Insert the image. Make it bigger here. Okay, so she is got actually 3 color layers. She's got white, and then the black layers, and then her pink layers. What is that? Okay, that is the black outline here. And then, yeah, so she's got 4 black layers, 4 pieces to the black, pink, and then a white back layer. So basically, when you get an SVG, you bring in here, you say ungroup, hold your shift key, and you're going to sit here and click each of the layers that are the one color and bring them over here. Just have it like that. Click attach. They are now held together the way they need to be. Next, go through, hold shift again, and you're going to select each of your pink layers. Again, attach. And then the white is by itself. Honestly, with this pink layer, we could actually do it in 2 separate pieces, because this would be a lot of wasted vinyl if it gets cut like this, because you'll see here to show you. If it's like this, all of this here will be wasted vinyl. So we try not to waste vinyl. So we're going to actually detach this, and instead of selecting individually over here, I'm going to just drag a square around that section, attach that, and then drag a square around this section and attach that. So now when we click go, we want this one like this because it's easier to keep all the facial pieces together. Because you're going to be wasting this piece of vinyl anyway, so might as well have eyes cut out of it. But see, now you have, this will be a lot less wasted vinyl when it gets cut. Another option to help with weeding and to not have to cut around it, you can always put a box around each of them. So a box is cut out around it, so you can just basically use your knife, cut the excess away, and then peel the box around. Let's see. Knows how to work with multicolor SVGs. Get rid of all these. Let's see. Next. Here we go. Here's one. If you have really detailed files, one, import process will take a few minutes. Okay. So when I created this, I ended up realizing that there was a lot of little itty bitty pieces that when I cut it, it did not cut good. If you find that you have something that's not cutting good for like super fine details, and you want to cut it again and not have to have the same mistakes, there's this, you have the feature called contour here. Okay. Can't do that. First we have to weld it. Excuse my dogs. Wait for this to weld here, and then I can show you what to do with contour. So has anybody got any questions? Anybody need help with any sort of settings or how to do something in Design Space that they haven't learned yet? Can you guys hear me? And when you get these lovely plug-in errors, there's a lot of times it'll get over itself. Just let it sit. Because it's a very detailed design. Oh my goodness. Wait it out. Go away. It's okay. Just finish welding. Okay. Yay. Finished. Goodness, come on. Seriously? Nice. I was totally able to do this the other day, and now it's not wanting to behave. Huh. How odd. Well, anyways, that was a lot of wasted time. Sorry, guys. Let's try a little less detailed one to show this. We'll use Tinkerbell. Okay. First we try ungrouping maybe. That still isn't going to help. Tinkerbell's not going to work. That's a bad file. We'll use the Big Bang Theory guys here. Okay, we're going to take Leonard here. We're going to use contour. And say we don't want him to have open glasses, but we don't want separate pieces. You just click in each of these spots. And then when you're done contouring, it fills them in. And there's no more slices there. Now, there's a way of using contour. There's better reasons to use it. Had the mandala worked, I was going to show you how you can get rid of the little tiny itty bitty holes in it without ruining the design. Any questions? So has anybody got any questions yet? Can you hear me? I think I'm hearing myself. Yeah. Okay. I will be right back. I'm gonna we'll go back to Design Space. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh. So I'm just going to keep working in Design Space. I'll try to stick to some basics. Maybe we'll make something. Let's see. Now, we're going to use this file. I'm going to show you what happens when you get an SVG file that has too many layers. So, first you ungroup it. And a lot of times you'll end up with a layer that stays that you don't even need. You can either hide it or just delete it altogether. These would be layers that you want. Holding shift, I select all these. Grab somebody's eyebrows here. Let's see, that should be everything. Yeah, that's all of them. So you can click and drag it. So then you can be able to just delete this extra stuff. There's a little dot there. Yeah, sometimes you'll have these little micro things. You don't want this because that will end up making your Cricut make this little itty bitty cut for no reason. And then select it all, attach, send it to the mat. we're gonna play around in Illustrator some. I typically, I can't show you where, but when you go to File and New and it asks for an artboard size, I set it to 11.5 by 11.5 because that is the maximum cut size you can do on a 12 by 12 mat. Going to go pull something real quick. Just gonna go grab a graphic real quick to work with in Illustrator. Let's see. Copy image. Okay. Got this tree I grabbed from Google Images. If you hold Shift while you grab a corner, you can scale it out. And up here at the top, okay, well, next to the button at the top, it says Image Trace. There's a little arrow. You click that and you click Silhouettes. And it'll start your outline. Then you need to be on Image Trace. Click on the little arrow here for Advanced. Turn your noise all the way down. Adjust your threshold. Start usually about halfway. And this one may need the noise turned up. Oh no. Since this has a watermark, you gotta actually keep it a little bit higher. Well, that's close. Then you click the button at the top that says Expand. I click your Direct Selection tool. Click the outer line, delete, delete. And go in and look at your layers. And you're gonna have all these little bits that are like white. You don't want any of those. You basically just scroll the list so you stop seeing them and hold Shift, click at the bottom and delete. And down here, don't need that. May not even need this. Oh, you need that. Oh, there, that tree is basically cut ready. You just need to select all, and then Object, Group, or first Ungroup. Keep clicking Ungroup till everything's completely ungrouped, and then Group again. And that will be ready to File, Save As, Format, SVG, Tree. Okay. None of that's showing up. Nice. Okay. Now we can go upload this into Design Space. Back to the Bazinga guys. Goodbye. I deleted you. Go away. it's like super weird. File, no. No, I don't want to save the project. Upload. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen Design Space do. Browse. Documents. Tree. Click Save. Insert. That's a whole lot of little itty bitty pieces. Sometimes when you have so many little itty bitty pieces, sometimes it makes it a little easier for Design Space if you just click Weld. Since, I mean, unless you're wanting to cut the leaves a different color. It'll take a little bit for it to weld, but then it becomes a whole lot less information for it to process.